Have you ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes of your favorite Yellow Jacket activities? Like, how do the actors get ready for a performance? Or how do the basketball players get pumped before a game? This episode of HiveTV takes you behind the scenes of something you don't see every day.
The Center varsity boys basketball team traveled to the magnificent Sprint Center to take on the Southwest Indians. Let's go behind the scenes of that game and talk to some of the guys and their experiences, including Coach Moore himself.
You know, a great experience for the guys. I mean, I know I wasn't intimidated. I was more excited than intimidated. And I thought our kids were a little of both. So,
well, going to the Sprint Center, you know, I was kind of hyped up about it. It was cool, but at the same time, it was nerve-wracking. I'm not going to lie. I was pretty nervous about it, you know. It's a pretty big arena. It's an NBA stage arena, you know.
The pregame, I wasn't nervous at all because it's my senior year. The way I look at it is it's my senior year. Playing nervous is going to make you play bad regardless. So when it all comes down to it, they playing on the same court we're playing on. They put their shoes on the same way we put our shoes on.
Pre-game speech was pretty much the same. I mean, you know, we went over all the stuff that we usually try to do in each and every game. So it was pretty much the same. I didn't, you know, make it any different because of that game and where it was played. So I just try to keep everything the same.
Yeah, it just was, I don't know, it just electrifying knowing that you about to go play in front of all these people. And, knowing that the spotlight is on you playing on the big court with the big screens and stuff, it was a fun experience.
Free throw, I don't even think about the ball, you know. I'm just looking at the rim. I'm just trying to shoot for the rim. Like, so after making the first free throw, you know, I was just like, you know, it's pretty easy. But after that, like, it hit you. Like, I was in the arena, you know, there's like almost thousands of people watching you, so I was a little nervous about that.
I play normally the shooting guard position, so normally that person is out there to pretty much shoot to get the score, basically. So, yeah, I'm out there scoring.
Did execute a little bit on offense, but I thought that third quarter was the best basketball of the whole game.
Don't miss.
Don't miss.
Don't miss. That was the only thing, don't miss. And then I missed the dunk earlier. I was just making sure I didn't miss it.
This was the first time Center has been invited to the Price Chopper Classic and certainly made themselves known, stinging the Indians with a final score of 66-57. Reporting from HiveTV, I'm Doug Deering.
My favorite experience of the game was when Angelo, he had his little breakaway dunk and he got home. That was my favorite experience.
You got anything you want to tell Angelo on the video?
Just get like me, Angelo. That's it. Do some squats or whatever.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Excuse me, miss, could you come here, please? Yeah, you. Isn't that skirt just a little bit too short now?
No.
Fingertips. Okay, carry on.
Pull up your pants! Yes, you. Nobody want to see all that mess? Take off your hat. Yes, thank you. Hi, how are you guys? No, not with the pic. Are you kidding me right now? Hi, Miss Kolstad. Go ahead and sit down for me. I'm so proud of all of them. pick again. Mm-hmm. Rude. You know what? Go to the office.
You can keep the pig.
Whoa, slow down. I know you see me. So I have a write-up. Yeah. You better speed walk. You better get to class. Hurry up. Why don't you come on and step in my office? Yep, let's go. Come on. Oh. Hey, I didn't see you there. The Senior Directed 1X are an annual event that, celebrates seniors. They're great people. They've been here for 4 years, and a lot of them, for most of their lives, or most of their center school district lives, have been looking forward to the Senior Directed 1X. And what they do is allow actors and techies to, showcase some of their other talents.
Lights, camera, action. The first play I actually was ever in was a senior directed one act. It was called Philadelphia. It was with my friend Zane Groom, and we had a blast. I am really excited. A little nervous, but excited. I think it's going to go great no matter what. As long as you think it's going to go good, it's going to go good.
I'm doing Sad and Glad. It's from Almost Maine, which is a collection of a bunch of different one acts that people choose. It's a really good play, actually. We had a few bumps in the road where someone wouldn't be able to show up to one rehearsal, and then the next rehearsal someone else couldn't show up to the rehearsal. So we had a little bumpy start, but they still turned out fine.
During rehearsal, I realized that some of it didn't make sense, so I had to edit it over and over again so it made sense. So if someone exited, where they would come out from and all of that. So, and then the time is taking the time to actually write the play and make sure that it's the way I want it to be, and adding in the subtext and everything, just taking the time to make it as good as you want it. At first I was I'm gonna be the nicest director ever, I'm gonna give them all the time that they need, and then I realized we only had 2 weeks, and I was you have to be off book by this point, and there was I had to be really strict, and I felt really bad, but then at the same time I was they're gonna feel good and I'm gonna feel good when we put on a play, and it's gonna go really smooth. And
I'd say the biggest difficulty with being a director is I guess it's pretty much everything kind of falls on you. Without giving too much away, my play is basically about a guy who is in love with a girl, but she's moved on from him.
But not everything is fun and games. A few changes to the 1X this year left the directors feeling confused.
About 2 weeks of rehearsal, and then now it's opening night.
So early this year, it kind of weeded out a whole bunch of other directors.
I think everything was just, after the big musical, I feel everything just kind of was pushing to get it done.
It was very disjointed this year, I think. Very, very disjointed.
I feel like it was very rushed.
I think the solution is letting the kids have more time. I think this is just a matter of poor time placement.
I'm here to support my best friends, my lovely little Players 58.
Okay, and who is Jeremy, and whose play are you in as well?
Oh, who's Jeremy and whose play am I in? Okay, I am in Matt Hauser, called Just Coffee, and I'm Jeremy. I'm essentially the this antagonistic sort of jerkwad, sort of screw you over kind of guy. So you can see why he wrote that part for me.
And so we're here before the show, and you're getting ready to go on. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling kind of constipated, but it's a nervous thing though. But as I enter the show, it just goes over.
I'm running Run Crew, if you can tell by my arms. Basically what we do are move the sets on and off.
The main actors were good, but also the action going on over on the side was pretty interesting.
I heard that your show just happened. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling euphoric. It's freaking awesome. I had to so awesome, I had to just censor myself right there. It is a great time. It's fantastic. No words can describe it.
As Player 58 as a whole, I love it. Actually, it gives me a sort of an outlet to my everyday life. I enjoy it. Every play that we've done, I absolutely love. Um, it's like our own little community, like our own family, and I think that's what I love the most about it.
All's well that ends well. This is Zane Groom and Christian Williams reporting for HiveTV.
So when I'm a senior, I can laugh at something.
Hi.
Well, especially like the president or something. No.
Today I'm with Alexandra Orzechowski, better known as Miss O, because people can't pronounce her last name. So, Miss O, where are you from?
A country.
What's the name of the country?
Poland, not Polish. The country is Poland. I am Polish.
So,
That happens a lot.
seeing that you're an immigrant,
Yes.
what was the first thing you did when you got to America? Can you fit in a locker?
Yes.
Can we see it?
No, because you guys are not going to let me out.
You're insubordinate in church. Look that up.
Church?
Church.
What is that?
Look
Church?
it up. Church. No, church.
Church.
Look it up in the dictionary.
What does that mean? Is that a bad word?
It's what he is. Insubordinate in church.
Oh, I do remember what I did. You want to know what I did?
Yeah.
My mom said that I went outside. I spoke 3 languages when I was 4. Okay, I spoke German, I spoke Russian, and I spoke Polish. And so my mom said I went outside to all the kids, and I started with Polish. And I started talking in Polish, and the kids were like, no. So I went inside, and I cried a little bit, and I went back outside, and then I tried German. And the kids were like, no. And then I tried Russian. Well, it took a while for me to make friends.
Tupac came out and announced that he was coming out of his fake death thing. How do you feel about that?
I don't listen to Tupac.
Do you know about Tupac?
I don't.
Okay.
Tone deaf?
Yes. Do you know nothing about Tupac?
Pretty much nothing. That would be right.
Well,
Tupac Shakur.
do you feel this will change hip hop music in a sense of, like, for the better?
Yes.
Why do you feel that way?
Because most people liked him as a rapper better than everybody else now.
Ellie, can you tell the camera or the people that are going to be watching this what's your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do is, I don't know, a lot of things. I like to eat. It's really good. It's a necessity for life. And then I like to talk or sing or play sports.
Can we say that? Because I know public schools, they don't.
Yeah, I don't know if you can say that, but you can look at them.
We can just cut that out.
What's the most horrific thing that happened to you?
I saw my cat get ran over
By a what?
by a car.
Who was in it?
I don't know. They kept driving. We can't use it.
Although teaching is very time consuming, they still have some free time. Here's how Mr. Woolf spends his free time with his band.
My band is named Retroactive, 80s tribute band. So we don't play any of our own music, we play all songs from the 80s. I've been in this band for about 5 years. The band has existed for about 15 years. So our drummer founded it, and there's been a rotating cast of characters ever since. 5 years ago, I joined as the guitarist, and it's been going good ever since. Well, I've always liked music, but it wasn't until on my 18th birthday, my parents gave me a guitar. I started teaching myself guitar, that really I started listening to more different types of music and really broadened my perspectives. I ever since then I've been into pretty much everything. People I just met. I just found this ad on Craigslist. I've played in a few bands, and that's how I find them, is Craigslist. So it said it needs a lead guitarist. I went and auditioned. I said it's all good. They asked me to join. Some of the people are still with us. Some of them have left, and we've got new people. But I would say we're all really good friends at this point. They complement each other really well. So like I teach all week, and by Friday, I'll just like you guys, I'm ready for school to be out for a couple days. But we usually have gigs on Fridays and Saturdays, so it gives me something to look forward to. Probably a lot like you guys. Like you got a basketball game to look forward to. I've got the band. And then usually after a couple late nights of playing, I'm exhausted and I'm ready just to get back to regular work day.
Reporting for the HiveTV, Nathan Burrell.
HiveTV, the video that you're watching now, is a collaborative project of the many talented students in Mr. Parker's Contemporary Issues class. It's a project that embodies many different creative and innovative ideas, and it's a project that you can be a part of. Keep watching to find out more.
HiveTV is made of a productive group of students dedicated to creating videos to entertain, inform, and inspire, with an amazing leader to guide them. Let's take a look at what HiveTV is all about.
I would say new, innovative, something that Center High School hasn't had in quite a long time. Technology has progressed so much that since the last time we had any kind of video media class, everything's changed. And while on one hand it's more accessible to everybody, it's also something that unless you have a class that teaches these skills, it's not going to be around.
Innovative. Like I said, because we just overcome everything that was stumped in our way, and we just made it better.
Excellence. We do everything with the spirit of excellence. We want everything to get done, but we want it done correctly.
The whole process is just interesting. From the videos to how we make the videos is just interesting.
Just the collaboration process between us classmates. I feel even though we all work on separate projects, we always find time to help each other out, which is big to me.
The skills that it'll teach the students, it's not only working with video technology, but it's working on skills like interviewing skills, like we're doing right now, meeting deadlines.
Making very exceptional pieces of work.
I've been really impressed with the creativity of the students.
Bigger is better. South Beach, sugar-free, no excess. Thinner is better. Just another stage. Pageant the pain away. This time I'm gonna take the crown without falling down. Let's make this happen, girl. We're gonna show them all the something good to work and you
I'm looking for you to leave a footprint, and not a whole lot of research papers or tests you're going to want to save beyond your high school experience. But video is something that you can always look back on.
I want to be able to kind of create a stepping stone for the people that are taking the class next year, give them something to model their work out.
We had a group of students that actually started this out last year as a club, and I've gotten emails from them. They've seen us on YouTube, and they're so very proud that we continued on with the work that they started. And that's a footprint. That really is. It's a footprint that you can leave and pass on to all of the students that are going to come after you.
My favorite part about HiveTV is the freedom to be able to do what you want to do. There's not too many classes that give you enough freedom, and basically that, make up a word here, adultness, give you that adultness to work on your work.
Reporting for HiveTV, I'm Kiara Williams. Thank you for watching. We are about to enter one of the classrooms of Center High School. Let's see what happens when we try to get children to turn up at 7 in the morning. There's always that one. All right, now let's see what happens when we're 5 minutes away from school ending and everyone's ready to turn up. Let's go.
Anyone? The main spark of World War I was... What's going on here?
Turn up!
I know who you came here to see. If you a freak, then you come home with me. And I know what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get loose. It's going down for real. Shake for a shake. I'm throwing these Emirates in the sky. Spinning this Assalamu alaikum. Peace to M-O-N-E-Y. I love my beaches. South beaches.
I choose books that enhance and enrich their curriculum. There's a lot that goes into choosing a book. I take in consideration the age appropriateness of our students and the interest of our students. Also, I look at what's new in young adult literature and what's trending in young adult literature, and I look at lots of websites and look at lots of reviews before I even purchase a book. I also take recommendations from students and staff when selecting books. Reading stimulates students' brains, it builds vocabulary, it improves their memory, it helps students do better academically, it increases their overall knowledge.
It's Fire with Fire. It's the second in a series, or the Burn for Burn series. The first one, it was all about these three girls right here. They were hatching a plan to get back at the people who had been mean to them, and this sounds like elementary stuff, but it's a whole lot different.
It's free entertainment and exposes students to new ideas and places.
The first one, they planned on getting back at this guy Reeve, who had had this girl Mary. He was rude to her and she committed suicide. And like, I don't want to ruin it for you, but she may or may not be dead, for real.
Lots of times when kids come in and ask for a book, oh, I'm looking for a book to read, if they don't know exactly which, a lot of kids know exactly what they want to read, but the ones that don't, I'll ask what their interests are, what maybe was the last good book they read, if they have a favorite author or a favorite genre. If that doesn't spark something for them, maybe a favorite TV show or a movie, and then I'll try to get a book that might match up with their interests, and then I have them read the book jacket, maybe a first few pages, and hopefully they'll find a book they like. There's so many great books out there now. I just encourage everyone to check out lots and lots of books, and reading can take you to a whole new world.
The most important way to start your day is eating healthy the Dougie way. Hey kids, start your day off with eating something healthy and fresh. Pick up some breakfast. We have excellent pancakes, French toast, and even grab some fruits. Eat healthy today because it's healthy for you. Breakfast is the most essential part of the day. It's the healthiest meal as well. Want to know why? Because it gets the brain going. It starts your day off and helping you learn. Did you know that a tablespoon of peanut butter fires the brain synapses and helps you learn a lot better? That's why I myself try and eat healthy. Pick up a fruit like this fresh orange here. It also helps with your eyesight and your ability to learn. So make sure you check out Center's Breakfast every morning to get a better day and start off your day right. The most important way to start your day is eating healthy the Dougie way.
Have you ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes of your favorite Yellow Jacket activities, such as basketball? And yeah, I did. I want a teleprompter. Have you ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes of your favorite Yellow Jacket activities? Like, how do the performers get ready for